Are you tired of waiting millions of years for new rock to form? Are you searching for a geologic phenomenon that can quickly generate that rock you desire? Is there a mountain in your area whose appearance would be greatly improved by a giant smoldering crater? Do you prefer landscapes that are covered in ash, showered by chunks of broken rock, blasted by hot gases, and bathed in lava? If you answered yes to any of these questions, a volcano may be just what you're looking for. Volcanoes. They're kind of a big deal.
Warning, volcanic eruptions may cause unpleasant side effects, such as loss of life, catastrophic landscape destruction, extremely loud noises, and temporary blotting out of the sun.
And I kind of feel right here might be a good spot for me to mention, or at least respond to a question we often get, which is, how in the world do you guys get legitimate scientists on your podcast when you guys are so illegitimate? Yeah, we know. Well, we have a little trick. We often will impersonate a legitimate science podcast, and that's how we rope in legitimate scientists.
Hello?
Hi, this is Ryan from the Make-A-Wish Become Empirically True Foundation. Is this Genna, Chiaro?
Yes, it is.
We've heard that it's your dream to be on the Peabody Award-winning radio show and podcast, Radiolab. Well, Genna, we're going to make that dream an empirical reality.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Believe it, Genna.
Wait, you're listening.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You're listening to Radiolab.
Radiolab.
From
WNYC. Yeah.
And NPR.
Hi, Gemma. This is Robert Krulwich.
And this is Jad Abumrad.
Welcome to Radiolab.
Wow, I can't believe this.
Believe it, Jenna. In this episode, we're going to talk to you about your true love, lava.
And we're going to talk to you about your true love with super high-quality Radiolab sound effects like this. And this.
I love Radiolab. It's my favorite science podcast in the world. You guys are my heroes. I love how you bring science into the everyday world. It's something us scientists strive to do more because it's just so real. I think that's the best part. You guys are just so authentic and genuine.
Well, Jad, I feel a bit guilty.
Yeah, me too, Robert.
Why?
Well, I don't know quite how to put this.
This isn't actually Radiolab.
What?
Yeah, sorry. It's Ryan and Ray from the Amoeba people.
Who?
We're a science rock band.
So, this isn't Radiolab?
No.
And this is just a practical joke?
No. We thought that if we disguised ourselves as your favorite podcast, then we could get you on as a guest.
A guest on what?
Our podcast.
The Amoeba People podcast.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It is cool.
It's the podcast where science and music collide, and we were going to have you on to talk about lava since we have a song called the Ah Hoi Hoi Lava Rock Walk.
Wow, that's fantastic. I'd love to be on your podcast.
Really?
Well, thank you, and sorry about all this. It was Ryan's idea.
Actually, this was 100% Ray's idea.
No, you know whose idea it was? Dustin! he's our drummer, and he's not here to defend himself.
Hey, guys, I've got an idea for how you could promote your show.
Well, let's hear it.
Wait, you're listening.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, this is geologist Genna Chiaro, and you are definitely not listening to the Peabody Award-winning science podcast phenomenon known as Radiolab, but you are listening to the Amoeba People podcast, where science and music collide.
Wow, that was great.
That was so
Nice
cool,
job.
Jenna. Thank you.
Hey, good work.
Really, seriously. And Ryan, your Krulwich is pretty good.
Yeah, it was all right.
No, it was
your
good.
Abumrad was pretty decent.
Well, there was quite a pause there. What was it? What's that
Say
about?
we both have
Wasn't that
plenty
bad.
of room for improvement.
Oh, well, I'm trying
But,
to pay you a
we can keep
compliment.
working at it.
Is it too much to just ask for a simple compliment back? Anyway, that's not really the point of all this. I
Hey,
get it.
good
but-
work. Perfect.
Oh, okay, now you're being sarcastic. I get it. Okay, fine.
John, will you go to the lowlands, to Salisbury Crags with me? Now, John, will you go to the lowlands, to Salisbury Crags with me?
James, not again. Another one of your rock hunting trips.
John,
I'm a mathematician.
John,
What?
in song, John.
Oh, for crying out loud. Now, James, I won't go to the lowlands.
What?
To Salisbury Crags with thee.
Yeah, what?
James, I won't go to the lowlands.
Oh.
My interest in this trip is wee.
Oh, that's terrible, John. That's terrible.
I'm sorry. Let's get in a boat or something. See the coastline, the beautiful,
A boat?
foggy,
Are you
overcast,
daft? Are you mad?
freezing
A boat?
cold Scottish coastline.
Oh.
What do you think?
That sounds terrible. Let's go. Aye, so John and James got on their wee boat and went down to Berwickshire, where indeed they did see the same unconformity that James had seen previously in Salisbury Crags.
James, is this what you were telling me about?
Aye, sure it is, isn't it beautiful?
It's gorgeous, man.
Fascinating.
I'm so surprised that we found this in a boat.
I can't believe it, we found it in our wee boat.
Aye, the mind seems to grow giddy by looking so far into the abyss of time.
Oh, that's quite profound. I have a feeling, John, that one day that'll end up in Wikipedia.
Yeah, maybe so. Speaking of which, do you think one day they'll name one of these unconformities after you?
Oh, John, I mean, a modest man such as myself, it's quite a lot to consider.
Guys.
I can't...
I certainly
Guys,
hope so.
guys.
Who's that?
Guys!
What's this?
It's Mr. Jordan of the Amoeba
Oh,
people.
Mr. Jordan!
Hey,
Here he is!
how are you, sir?
This is so ridiculous.
How did he even get here?
Did he get here on a wee time machine boat, perhaps?
These accents
Little
are just
tiny
so
way time
stereo-
machine.
These are ridiculous accents you guys are using right now. It's way over the top.
So that's what this is about.
Uh-huh.
Someone's jealous.
You're a wee bit jealous, aren't you,
I
lad?
think, yeah, jealous.
You
This
cannot
is-
do the Scottish
No.
accents with mastery.
No, it's totally stereotypical. No,
Haggis.
I've been working on mine. I mean,
There, I hear it. There
the wee
it
baby
is.
is going to cry.
He's gonna cry. Oh, no, I feel that. He's
I feel
really.
a little bad.
practicing my Scottish accent for so long, and you guys didn't even invite me to
That's
this
true.
recording.
Actually, he's right, James. We didn't invite him over for the Scottish
I
accent.
came over
true.
just by myself. I was just gonna see what you guys were doing.
You know, if you stay at it, you'll get there one day, lad.
Don't even try that.
Oh,
You
all right,
guys are just
Mr. Jordan, I've got a solution. I've got it.
What?
Let's all sing a little ditty.
What a great idea.
Let's sing a little song about Salisbury Crags.
That'll make it all
Aye,
better.
let's do it.
Let's all go down to the lowlands, to Salisbury Crags with me.
Me?
Let's all go down to the lowlands to see Hutton's unconformity. This episode is brought to you by
Bad Scottish accents. Are you looking for a way to make yourself sound more interesting at scientific gatherings?
Are you trying to make ordinary, boring words sound more interesting?
Then why don't you try a bad Scottish accent?
Everything's better with a bad Scottish accent, like Thanksgiving,
Pass the gravy, poet, please.
riding a motorcycle,
I'm trying to make a wee turn here.
even operating on a patient during surgery.
This needle's gonna put you to sleep, lad. Then I'll cut you open and extract that gangrenous appendix of yours.
So don't delay. Try a
Bad Scottish accent today!
Hello?
Hello, is this Hali Felt?
Yes, it is.
You're kidding me. Author of Soundings, the story of the remarkable woman who mapped the ocean floor?
That's me.
Incredible. Pow! Hey! Boom! Explosion. Okay, this is big shot Hollywood director Michael Bay.
Oh, hi.
Hali, I gotta tell ya, I loved your book so much that I want to make it into a movie, okay?
Really?
Yes, and yes. So here's my idea, okay? Marie Tharp, okay, she's slaving away, mapping the ocean floor, all right? She catches wind of a research vessel that's about to set sail with the goal of gathering the very data that she's going to need to complete her map of the ocean floor. Pow! Boom! Crash! Explosion, okay? So she disguises herself as a crew member because women aren't allowed on boats in those days due to an ancient superstition. And when they're about to turn back, okay, she demands that Bruce, her old pal, take the ship to the middle of the Atlantic Ocean where she's convinced there's a rift valley, okay? Then she yanks off her wig and he sees that it's Marie, okay? And he's simultaneously angered but also infatuated, okay? And in her hand, she's holding a thermal detonator! I'll blow this entire vessel to smithereens! Bruce, he calls her bluff. He says, go ahead, set off the thermal detonator! Okay? But then she does, and then the research vessel is blown to smithereens. Pow! Boom, crash! The helicopter descends into the flaming rubble of the vessel and drops a rope ladder.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, but I'll need to get back to you on that. Bye. Yes?
Hello, is this Hali Felt, author of Soundings, the story of the remarkable woman who mapped the ocean floor?
Yes?
This is legendary filmmaker Werner Herzog.
Werner Herzog, of course I know who you are.
Upon reading your book, I found myself consumed by a single purpose, and that was to transform your book into a feature film.
That's very flattering.
Yes, I am quite aware. Come with me now, as we travel together deep beneath the ocean's waters to the Rift Valley itself. The camera slips down into the abyss of that crevasse, and my unmistakable narration begins. We stare into the vacant, gaping maw of the Rift Valley. It is blind and mute to our joys and sufferings. It moves by nature's hand, unaware that we are even here, with our loves, our desires, our craving for more knowledge about its implications. It simply asserts itself, speaking in a physical language we may never fully understand.
I'm flattered, but I'm going to have to think about it.
Nonsense. Wait till you see what happens in the third act.
Who is it?
Oh, sorry, is this Hali Felt?
Yes?
Author of Soundings, the incredible book about the amazing Marie Tharp?
Yes?
Hi, this is Ray Hedgepeth of the Amoeba people.
Okay, is that a non-profit?
Well, we're a science rock band, so I guess the answer to that is yes. Anyway, I think your book is amazing and inspiring, and I think the whole world should read it, and we wanted to write a song about Marie Tharp.
Okay.
So, do we have your permission?
You didn't need my permission to write a song about Marie.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess this was just an excuse for me to tell you how fantastic your book is.
Thank you. But there is one thing about the song.
Well, what's that?
Make sure it rocks.
Oh, it will.
And above all else, make it groove.
Hali, we will not disappoint you.
Hello, and thank you for calling the Mass Extinction Hotline, where we help you choose your mass extinction event. Please select one of the following causes. For massive volcanic eruptions, press 1 now. For extreme glaciation, press 2 now. For a devastating asteroid impact, press 3 now. You have selected a devastating asteroid impact. Now please choose from the following geologic boundaries. For Permian Triassic, press 1 now. For Cretaceous Paleogene, press 2 now. You have selected the KPG extinction, caused by a devastating asteroid impact on the Yucatan Peninsula. Once again, thank you for calling the Mass Extinction Hotline.
This episode is brought to you by Coprolites. Yes, Coprolites. They make excellent conversation starters, great doorstops, and fantastic paperweights. They're even perfect for juggling.
Is that a candy? Ow.
No, Billy, that's not a candy. You just chipped your tooth on a Coprolite.
A copper of what now?
It's fossilized poop.
Oh.
Coprolites. Get yours today wherever fine tungstones are sold.
Mars is a jerk. It's the out-of-this-world new album from Dr. Fred Calef and the Amoeba people, featuring Dr. Fred on double theremins.
Double theremins?
That's right, 2 theremins. You'll be hypnotized by the rhythmic beats of the title track, Mars is a Jerk. Travel back in time with Dr. Fred in the autobiographical track entitled, I Was Raised on a Granite Pluton. Shake your booty to the Martian hip-hop vibes of Astronauts Don't Care. Thrill to the unexpected rush of Earth Schmirth. And watch the party people rush the dance floor when the DJ puts on the Goosphere. Mars is a Jerk, the new album from Dr. Fred, Calef, and the Amoeba people. Available now from M51 Records and sold exclusively in your favorite Martian record stores. With convenient locations throughout the Gale Crater area. And don't forget to visit their new store at Bradbury Landing.
Thank you for visiting Mesozoic Healing and Wellness Centers, Southern California's premier provider of healing, wellness, and beauty products and services. Excuse me, miss.
Yeah?
Would you like to sample one of our 94 varieties of Cretaceous kombucha?
Oh my god, yes.
Here, try this one in a Mesozoic mason jar.
Yummy.
Looks like you could also use one of our organic Archaeopteryx anti-aging facial treatments.
Oh my god, rude.
Here. And you, sir, you could benefit from some Triassic Top Knot tonic and a dollop of our Brachiosaur beard balm.
Wow, man. Oops.
Sounds like someone needs to try our post-Paleozoic probiotic products.
Okay, man.
Mesozoic Healing and Wellness Centers. The only thing standing between you and us is mass extinction. Car wrecks. Motorcycle wrecks. Any kind of wrecks. Call T-Rex. T-Rex Collision Centers.
Oh no, my coprolitic converter went out. Now my car won't start.
T-Rex also offers roadside assistance.
Whoa, bodacious.
No, little buddy, more like Cretaceous. When you choose T-Rex, you and your vehicle will be soaring down the highway again in no time.
Dude, that's kind of a lame pun.
Easy there, buddy. I'm just trying
Actually, your whole company name's kind of a lame pun.
Oh, another satisfying customer. T-Rex Collision Center, serving Western North America for 67 million years.
Well, I was sitting outside eating lunch in the sun at the paleontologist's table. Vegan meatball sandwiches and conversation about specimens that needed to be labeled. When all of a sudden somebody jumped up, I thought something had really gone wrong. But no one at the table seemed too alarmed, they just nodded as she sang this song. I got a Parasaurolophus sitting in my office, waiting in a plaster jacket. You gotta understand this, vegan meatball sandwich is tasty, but I gotta make some racket. I said it's time to make some racket. I gotta bust that hadrosaur out of its white plaster jacket. Soon everybody at the paleo table stood up and grabbed their plates and napkins. They put the compost in the bin, put the trash in the can, and that's when everybody started clapping. And all through the hills and the streets and the canyons you could hear their voices echoing loudly. They shuffled back to work with their hands waving high. You could hear those paleos singing proudly. I got a Parasaurolophus sitting in my office, waiting in a plaster jacket. You gotta understand this, vegan meatball sandwich is tasty, but I gotta make some racket. I said it's time to make some racket. I gotta bust that hadrosaur out of its white plastic jacket. Singing, hey, oh, let's paleo. Oh, here we go. Hey, oh, let's paleo. Oh, here we go.